Let's pull up the demo app. So what we're going to do is we're going to add Atlassian as a demoist, but a non-votable demoist, and they're going number one. They're going first.
Please don't forget use mics because again it's not possible to connect to the system.
Yeah.
And I launched the streaming, so for now we stream to ROM and our linked page.
Okay. Wait, so we have to...
Yeah, we need to
what do you recommend when we have...
as previous time...
no, but I'm saying, what do you recommend when we have, like, Steven and the other demoist? Should the demoist be putting it on them?
We have case when we'll be two.
We have two?
If we'll be... Yeah,
yes, we'll have two. We'll need to have two.
Surprised.
Okay. Good. Okay, we're going to kick off in just a couple minutes. I'm going to go to the bathroom one last time. AI Collective is an entirely volunteer group of people super passionate about AI, hosting events like this in SF and all over the world. We have this incredible team led by our fearless leader, Ash, who is making events happen here specifically in San Francisco. Can I get a huge round of applause for everybody who is here in the orange vests that made tonight possible? This was truly a community-wide effort. Okay, tonight was also made possible by where you currently are, Atlassian. Can I get a round of applause for Atlassian? They're going to come and talk in just a moment, but we are using their awesome venue here, and thank them so much for making this happen. Okay, what is the AI Collective? Show of hands, again, who's been to an AI Collective event before? Okay, probably about 50-50. The AI Collective was founded right here in San Francisco, right after the whole ChatGPT phenomenon in 2023. It started as a little grassroots community. Friends just meeting up in a cozy San Francisco living room, a dozen of us, to talk about the technology every single week. And fast forward to today, it's grown a little bit beyond that original living room. We now have living rooms in nearly 100 cities around the world, over 100,000 members. I think we just crossed that last week. And yeah, we're probably hosting something like 20 events per week around the world. So hopefully wherever you are after this, if you are visiting from out of town, you can go back and attend an event in your own home city. Besides that, what are we? I think we all know it if you're here attending events, that we're living through an incredibly exciting period in human history. I like to say that we're at the elbow of the curve in human progress over time. You can really feel change happening on a week-by-week basis right now. And everybody who is here, definitionally, if you were here thinking about AI, talking about AI on a random Wednesday night, you're a pioneer on the frontier. A pioneer on the frontier of AI, a pioneer on the frontier of really human progress in general. And for me, it's such a blessing to just be surrounded by people like that every single week. So what are we doing? What is the mission of the AI Collective? What is our mission here tonight? 3 things. One is to exchange insights. You're going to see some awesome companies coming up to demo tonight. It's going to be a great place to learn about all the cutting edge technology, all the cutting edge innovation that is being built by companies here in SF. And I think we have a bunch of companies actually flying from other cities around the US and around the world to be here. Number 2 is deepening our human connection. Yes, they're going to be great demos, but they're also great people. Hundreds of great people. Progress. Think positive sum, think win-win today. If all of us do that in this room, it's a pretty simple math equation. We all win. Okay, so what does that mean for you? What that means for you is we're all coming here tonight to connect, to learn, and to be part of something bigger than ourselves. So without further ado, I'm so excited to be the first to welcome you to SF Demo Night. Can I get one more big round of applause for SF Demo Night tonight? Primetime SF Tech Week. Thank you all for a lot of effort for those animations. Okay, so welcome to the demo arena. We are going to have 12 companies going through the demo tonight. We're going to keep it rapid fire, 3-minute demos, 30 seconds in between for Q&A. I'm going to tell you about what the Demo Night app is. So, actually before I do that, I lied. Steven is going to be our incredible moderator tonight. Steven, could come up and raise your hand? Okay, round of applause for Steven. He's going to be the comedian of the night as well. When every company is coming up and showcasing their products, we're also going to ask a question, which is normally we ask, where are you on the YC startup curve? Because we're at Atlassian tonight, it's where are you on the YC startup Kanban board? And you see we have 4 different options here. Just shift and slightly delusional. Wait, why is no one using this? We might actually be onto something, and exit pending, or at least so we tell ourselves. We're going to see what everybody answers and just how humble every company is tonight. Okay, back to this. What is the Demo Night app? Well, it's going to be an interactive experience tonight. You're going to be sitting in the crowd, but you're also going to be leaving feedback for every single company coming up, voting on who the best companies are tonight. You see we have these incredible trophies. Let's go through this experience right now. So, if you have your phone, I think everybody here should have a phone. Pull your phone out. We have this QR code here. There are QR codes just about everywhere. If you have trouble scanning that for whatever reason, you can go to demos.aicollective.com. I think you can just go onto our website and there should be the banner up there. Click it, get into this. We try and get every single person in the audience onto this because this is how we interact with everything that's been going on tonight. To start, you're gonna see this. You can remain completely anonymous. If you want to give really tough, brutally honest feedback, you can remain completely anonymous. If you want to make it easier for these companies to follow up with you after, you can leave whatever information you're comfortable with there. Make sure you click the update profile button. Once we get into the actual demos, your screen's gonna look like this. You're gonna see the company that's demoing. You're gonna be able to leave a 1 through 5 emoji rating. You can leave any feedback you want, like your favorite part or any questions you have for the demos. They can follow up with you after. There are some cool buttons down here where you can do virtual clapping and you can say, hey, I want to consider investing in your company or I want to work for you, all these cool things. Once we've gone through all 12 companies demoed tonight, we're going to do audience voting. So these 3 awesome awards, which we're going to go through in just a second, you get to choose who wins those tonight. So when you're looking at these 12 companies, keep in the back of your mind, which ones am I liking the most? Next, we're going to go through results. We'll hand out the trophies. It's going to be this whole awesome experience. And then at the very end, for the rest of the event, you will have this recap screen up where you will see the companies that won. You'll see who was sponsoring and hosting tonight's event, of course, but then you can scroll down and see all the demos, all the feedback you left. You have emails to reach out to all the companies that are demoing tonight. We're really trying to maximize the value for the whole ecosystem. Last thing I'll say, this is a completely open source project. If you would like to contribute to this, we host events like these all over the world. I think we've hosted in probably 1 or 2 dozen different cities, these demo nights. If you want to contribute, build this app for the community, come be a part of that. Okay, so that's the demo night app. The award voting, what are the 3 awards that we are voting on tonight? We have most creative, we have best technology, and we have best overall. So when you're looking at those 12 companies tonight, keep in the back of your mind, which ones am I going to vote for at the end of the evening? Okay, those of you who have been here before know what I'm about to do. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening, sanctioned by the California State Events Commission. Our 200 judges in the audience scoring this contest are all of you. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the arena, Stephen Campbell. This demo night is brought to you by the AI Collective and Atlassian Startup Program. And now, for those in attendance and demo night fans watching around the world, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from Atlassian in San Francisco! Say it with me! It's time! I was too loud. Thank you for turning down my mic. Did I time it pretty well? I think I did. That's okay. It's roughly what you did. Okay, it is time to get started now. Stephen, I'm going to welcome you up on stage to come take it from here.
All right. Hi, everyone. How are we feeling?
Well, one second. I mean, a round of applause for our main singer.
All right. Are we ready? We have Bob's Interactive. Can we send for Bob's, please? Thank you. No one gets the joke. Okay, that's fine. How are we feeling?
No. We have Atlassian is doing surprise demo first.
Okay, never mind.
Cool.
I guess I can introduce this.
Okay,
So we
sure,
do have
there we go.
12 companies that are demoing tonight, but we are going to have a first demo, a surprise demo, as you see here, from Atlassian. They're going to be the first demo tonight. You can use your demo night app to leave feedback for Atlassian. It's like a meta demo or something. So you can leave feedback for how great you thought this demo was on your phone. Consider this a practice round for the rest of the night.
Cool. Quite a surprise. I know, it's crazy. I'm here. Welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for coming here tonight. There is no shortage of events this week, and especially right here, right now. So we realize that you could be anywhere in San Francisco, and you are here with us tonight, so we really appreciate it. My name is Philip Braddock. I run a program called Atlassian for Startups. I very shamelessly put a little postcard on every single seat in the audience to help promote that program. In a nutshell, what we are trying to do with that program is provide free Atlassian tooling to early stage startups, and we are giving away up to 50 seats across 6 different Atlassian apps on the premium edition for free for 1 year. If that's of interest to anyone in the audience, I will be here all evening and tomorrow. Imagine that, I work here. And I'm more than happy to answer any questions you might have throughout the evening. But beyond that, this is my second time partnering with Chappie and the AI Collective. We did an event down in Mountain View at our office last quarter. We're going to actually try to take this national and go to our offices in Seattle and Austin over the next 2 quarters. And we're just super, super excited to be able to get in front of such passionate, enthusiastic people here on a regular basis. But I am really just a nobody as far as the demo is concerned. My absolute boss teammate Annie is going to show off some of the very, very cool AI first stuff that Atlassian is building to help not only you as early stage founders, teammates, what have you, but help any Atlassian customer really, really just further the ability to leverage AI and get shit done. Pardon my French, but I speak English. Other than that, there's food in the back. We do have bathrooms. Some people said, do you have bathrooms here? Of course we have bathrooms here. I was like, it was more like, where is the bathroom? That kind of thing. If anyone has any questions about the space, the evening, what have you, find anyone in an orange vest, or I guess in an ombre sweater. Other than that, we really, really appreciate you being here. We are super excited to see the demos. We are incredibly, incredibly grateful to have our partnership with AI Collective, and we are just super thrilled to be such an active participant in SF Tech Week. With that, Annie? Yes, good. I will give you a mic. Yeah, no problem. Other than that, round of applause proactively for my teammate Annie.
Thanks, Philip. Welcome everyone. Again, so excited to see how much AI-powered demos we're going to see tonight. Again, at Atlassian, we're super AI frontier forward and making AI super contextual to how our customers are building their products. So there's 3 main things I'm going to show you today, and then we're going to go super focused on agent and automations, which I know is a huge buzzword, but Atlassian really follows through with making it work contextually with your projects. So today I'm really going to be showing off Rovo, which is our premier AI features, which is prioritizing being able to search and index all of your tools that you use for work. It includes Jira, Canva, Confluence, Google Docs, anything you could use. For example, if I looked up Hello right now, you can see you can just do one search and be able to index all of your Slack messages, your Jira, your Confluence pages, your Loom videos, anything else that we are supporting for 50+ connectors. So you no longer need to open and look through all these different sources to find all the different project files related to just shipping one thing. It can all be in one search. So that's one of our main features to reduce time spent looking for things and more time doing work. Next I'm going to show Rovo Chat is our other second premier feature for Rovo, which lets you talk to your knowledge docs across, again, all the tools I just showed you that search can index. You can also chat directly with it. Example, if I asked, what's the latest on Rovo Desktop, something we're working on and bringing Rovo closer everywhere. It will be able to index knowledge across all our Slack messages, our project channels, our Figma files, so that I can easily check on what's the latest without worrying about losing context or missing something across all these other Gmails or email messages. So those are like 2 of the main hero features of Rovo. The third item we really focus on is making agents a lot more contextual and easier for everyone to build and use without worrying about getting lost in any technical complications or having to understand all the different nuances of how to set up a proper prompt agent. So I think one example, I'll just lead with a use case that I think every size company, including a lot of our startups here, need to be super customer obsessed. So I think a lot of times there's different feedback messages coming from your email, your customer calls, all the different channels that customers can leave feedback for your products. You're going to want to have to look through all the data, summarize themes, find the next action, see if it's in the roadmap, and be able to share that with your team and leadership so they know what you're working on. An example here is an entire thing of every week I share hey, what's going well, what are customers loving, what are customers disliking, and what can we work on and let me take a pause. And what should we work on next that hasn't already been covered in our roadmap? So that's something that actually takes a lot of time here. I'm sure everyone here that builds products knows that can be really time intensive. It takes a lot of care to make sure that you're not missing anything from customer quotes to context of image attached to all the quotes. And now this is actually all sent from an agent. So I was able to automate this using Rovo agents. So very quickly here I'll show you how easy it is to create an automation to send, second team. Going here. All of that was very easy to create with one automation rule suggestion, as you can see. I'm gonna scroll lower. Sorry, these live demos are a little tough. Okay. One second. Okay. Okay. So it's very easy if you just click View Templates, and you can see that we've actually already set up a rule that's very easy for you to set up an agent to send a summary of all the feedback that's been coming in into a Slack message. So you can see that here. And it's very easy to set up which channel it sends to and what the prompt you want it to be able to send, a summary of themes, requests, feedback. You can see here. Yeah. And it's super easy. Just press next, pick the channel it sends to, and have that automation rule set up to send every week. Thanks, y'all.
All right. Everyone ready for some demos? All right, we got Bob's International first, or Bob's Interactive. Do we have a second? Do we have a second mic? Okay. All right, you want to introduce yourself?
Yes, sir. Hello, everyone. My name is Vojta, and I'm going to try to plug in my laptop here.
Definitely do that.
I believe in myself.
Yeah.
It's looking good.
All right, what kind of feedback are you looking for from the...
Yes. Does it work?
Okay, we don't have time to check, so we're just gonna have to open this.
Yeah, so the feedback I'm interested to hear from you guys is, if you could get your own brand character, to represent your business, what would it be?
Okay, own brand character to represent the business. And you understand you have 2 minutes.
I thought 3, but okay, let's go.
It's the demo arena. You never know how many minutes.
All right, let's go.
All right, good luck.
So, have you guys ever wanted your own brand character? Like this Gecko Lizard or Duo from Duolingo? Yes. No? Yes? Because you should. Like they're pretty good. They can build emotional connection with your audience and basically take care of your marketing. And the good news is that now you can, because that's what we do at Bob Interactive. We make these custom brand characters for you. And once you have that character, it's really easy to make videos and keep your Instagram or whatever fresh. So let me show you the demo how we do that. All right, so this is our very internal tool, and I picked the character. This is Bob, our CEO, and the way you control it is through, I'm just gonna paste here some script, and if the Wi-Fi gods are with me, I give it script.
Hello, everyone. A paradigm shift is upon us, folks.
Okay, and I can say hello, San Francisco, and you can write that script yourself, or you can ask ChatGPT or whatever. But
hello, San Francisco. A paradigm shift is upon us, folks.
This is how you control it, and you can see there's a lot of buttons. But I don't have time to show you all the functionality, so I'm going to show you one that I think is the most important one. It's these colorful dots, okay? Each dot represents like a face expression or gesture. And by default, the engine will put some gestures automatically, but then I can change it. So like, let's say I want to do like some wave here after saying hi. So I'm gonna add that. And maybe I'm gonna kind of bring him a little bit closer, like this, for the second sentence. Okay, let's try again.
Hello, San Francisco.
All right,
A paradigm shift
at
is upon
time.
us.
End of the demo. All right, round of applause. Bob's Interactive. Okay, so raise your hand if you would like to ask Bob's a question. Come on down. We will be doing where on the startup Kanban board are you? There you go.
Well, this is not working. Let's see, now it's working. You know, I think we might be actually onto something, but it might be also slightly delusional. So I don't know, either here or here.
You gotta sign it. Sign it with Bob's. Or draw some Bob's, whatever you want. No one's getting that joke tonight. I don't care. I'm just going with it. All right. Questions from the audience. We have one question.
Someone should raise their hand so you can use this microphone over here. It's a microphone.
All right. We got investment banker over here in the vest. No?
No, engineer. But anyway, very cool. Does it just do the character, or can it do an entire video background with the
Yeah,
character?
you can, I mean, the core is the animation that you saw, the character, but you can put anything in the background. You can put images, text, videos in the
Does the
background.
platform generate the background for you, or do you have to bring the background?
Right now we do it manually, like we put images and whatever in the background.
Okay, yeah, gotcha. Very
But
cool.
you could control it.
All right. Round of applause for Bob's. All right. Next we have Cobrew AI. Cobrew AI. All right. Come on down. Your number, aren't you Cobrew? Oh yeah. You are. Where did Bob's run off with my mic? Where did Bob's go? Okay, thank you, Bob's.
Friendly reminder to leave feedback on the Demo Night app. We had about 45 people leave feedback. That means we're well under half of people. We get over 100. We've gone over 100 many times before. I know you can do it with this crowd tonight. Everybody leave feedback. It goes directly to the demoists. It helps them build better products, better companies.
All right, thank you, Chappie. Introduce yourselves, please.
Check. Hello everyone, I'm Andy. I'm Z. We are building Cobrew AI.
Fantastic. What kind of feedback would you like from the audience?
Things like AI agents is very fancy. We expect AI agent to solve all the problem. But what you are going to do when you get stuck?
Nice. Where did you get your cardigan from?
I forgot.
Nice, I like it. Okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
Say, yes, I'm ready to enter the startup arena, Steven.
Great.
Okay, there we go. Nailed it, dude. Nailed it. 2 minutes. Let's go.
Alright, show of hands, who have used web coding tools like Laravel or Replit? Alright, who got stuck and felt frustrated and gave up? I expect more, but okay. So we're not building yet another web coding tool, but actually this is just our first step, but we really want to build something that can help builders ship some production ready to. That's why if you go to our web coding tool, you can ask them to build something, but when you get stuck, what we added, I don't have time to show the error and do the live demo after that, but I'll just do a quick thing. When you get stuck, you can click this and ask for live support. And whenever you got stuck, our engineers will jump in live to help you solve the issue and ship it. So that's basically what we're trying to do here. Basically, you got the idea. Yeah. And like I mentioned, like it's just our first step. And what we are doing right now is we have an MVP program. Basically, let me go back. this MVP program will give you 1,000 live support credits. And if you guys have an interesting project you really want to ship live, send me this form. We released it last week. We already got a lot of interest. So please make sure when you fill in the form, give more details about your project. We'll help you build, ship it, at most in 21 days. And then we'll start building a community and we can work from there. Yeah, we have a lot of roadmap.
Right on time. Cobrew AI. All right, raise your hand, or let's find some. Raise your hand if you have a question. No. You can go and put your thing on the Kanban board. That's it.
Barclays for MVP program.
Oh man, we're gonna.
He got it in. He got it in, dude. He slipped it past you.
All right, where is Cobrew?
Questions? Hands? And singular.
Okay, I have a question. What is your if you had to marry I'm trying to think of
this is an office. You'll see where you're going with that, but
never mind. All right, we'll skip that.
We're a big team.
Reminder to give feedback on the Demo Night app. You guys are good. Thank you. Maybe someone wants to question next time. Okay, next up we have Click with 2 Ks. Good thing they didn't add a third. All right, come on down.
We all thought it. You didn't have to say it.
How are you feeling? All right, please introduce yourself to the Demo Night audience.
Can I just make sure this works? I'm Derek. I'm just trying to get this. Oops. Okay, perfect. All right. So is it 2 minutes?
You get 2 minutes, but first you got to tell the audience what kind of feedback you would like.
Oh, I guess feedback. Would you use this app?
All right. Would you use this app? Let's do it. You got 2 minutes.
Super fast. I'm gonna scroll through this. Forget all this stuff because it's too long. Who am I? I'm a doctor, a TV radio host, Parkour Academy founder, used to be bodybuilder. Everyone knows who this is. Of course, Brian Johnson, the tech bro that spends $2 million a year to stay alive. Well, this is me. I like to think of myself as the budget Brian Johnson. All right. I've been biohacking since the 2000s, using things like the Nike Pod, if you remember that, the Oura Ring, the Whoop, and most recently I got one of these. I won't say what it is, but it measures the most important thing for most people. All right, so let's have a look at the results. Lots of people do blood tests, right? They do blood tests. I've done a bunch of blood tests. They tell me a lot of different stuff. 22 years old up to 50. All right, so which one is right? Who cares? It doesn't matter. Because the most important thing is how well you function, which is why, this is just a little graph just showing you that. Let's go to this. That's why I've created this app called Ultra Human, and for this demonstration, I'm showing you my development. Built and lovable. Here we go. Can we see this? No. Oh, I have to hang on a second. You can't see that. I just gotta, how do I move this down? I can't move this over. I know how to techlish.
I'd just go off the slides.
How do I stop this? I need to stop this.
Hit escape.
Hit escape? Okay, thank you. Why is this not? Okay. Can you help me with this? I don't know why this is not showing it. Let's just get this on the screen. Where is this? Thank you. All right, great. All right, so I need Chappie to help me out with this. What we're doing is
and we're at time.
Oh my God, are you serious? Damn.
All right, round of applause for Greg. There are no exceptions. All right, come on down.
As the sponsor, can I ask for a 30-second exception?
You get one, Philip. You get one.
I need Chappie to help me out with this.
Do you want to use it?
So that was my one, and I can use 9 more, is what you meant, right? If I need to.
Okay.
All right, sure.
Can we see? Oh, you pulled it out. Okay.
Round of applause. Let's hear it.
Thank you very much. Thank you for the opportunity. I'm on screen.
assessment is made up of 5 simple.
Yeah, just do the whole screen. Okay, here we go. All right, so
30 seconds.
hello, are you there? Hello?
By combining, it only takes about 7 minutes, and I'll guide you through each step.
Okay, what is, okay, let's get my heart rate first. Put the heart rate in, 55.
Okay, great. I've recorded your resting heart rate as 55. Ready to move on to the next?
Yep.
Okay, great. Recorded your resting heart rate as 55. Ready to move? Okay, great. Recorded your
All right.
resting heart rate as 55.
Now, this is actually a feature. I thought it would be kind of funny for it not to work. But basically, this is, yeah, okay, look. Basically, you get taken through 5 tests, it gives you a result. The app actually works. The AI feature is just something I tried to build in the last day. But the rest of it works, you just manually enter in, and it gives you how old you are based on your functional tests. And you can see here, I've done one for Chappie here, just estimating how well he do. And there is a leaderboard so that there are, you can see he's number 2 on the, I made you number 2. All right, that's all I got. Unfortunately,
0-year-old beat me?
Round of applause.
Hey, come on down. Come on down.
Sorry.
You gotta do this startup Kanban bird.
One quick PSA, if you can please refresh your app on your phone. Scroll down, scroll up, scroll sideways, whatever your phone indicates. Give a quick refresh is the PSA I've been asked to plug.
All right, where on the startup Kanban board are you right now?
definitely over here.
Nice. All right, you gotta sign it. You gotta own
Okay.
it. All right, one question? No? Okay, awesome. Round of applause.
Thank you.
Are you ready to continue with the next test?
Absolutely ready.
All right, next up, we got Retriever AI. Where is Retriever? Woo! Round of applause for Retriever. Come on. Am I pronouncing that correctly? Awesome. And then while we're getting this set up, what kind of feedback would you like from the audience?
So we're launching our new platform in the next 2 weeks. So like the key use cases you would be excited to try on with it.
Key use cases. Awesome. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, let's do it.
Hi everyone. So we are Team Retriever AI. Co-founder might be jumping up to be here. What are we? You can use Retriever to retrieve, research, and robotize the web. What do you mean by robotize? Do you like your web or you're not? You can offload the things that you don't like doing on your browsers to Retriever. Like say for example, you're copy pasting who all attended and presented at this event into your Google Sheet or CRM. Or you're writing like a Python script that breaks every single minute to like scrape companies that you wanna like deal source with, or the pricing that you wanna like buy their product with, and so on. You can offload all of like data extraction and automation across public web, private web, which is your social sites, and data that's even behind APIs, like your HubSpot, CRMs, databases, and so on. You can get holistic insights across all using Retriever AI. Now, like how do we do that? I'll give you a quick demo here. So here, you can get Retriever MCP. Here, like my co-founder Arjun is like trying to get Retriever MCP and then putting it in Claude. And then he's asking Claude, hey, go to my like LinkedIn, get me my top one LinkedIn post that I can read today. And within no time, Claude is calling Retriever MCP tools and is getting the data, everything. There you go. Like, yeah, they are within your LLM agent as such. So, Retriever comes in multiple form factors. The first version, we were only a Chrome extension reaching 10,000 users. The new platform which we're gonna launch is a cloud platform where you can trigger workflows to run on our cloud rather than like on your local extension. And whenever there is a task that involves your social sites, that we'll automatically detect that this is like a personal website and we route it to the extension that you install. So we distribute tasks across our cloud browser infra or your local sites. And yet they
You're at time.
The
Round of
data is
applause
right
for
here.
Retriever AI. You did it. How you feeling? All right. Are you ready to do the startup Kanban board? All right, come on down. While Retriever's coming down, raise your hand if you have a question, and then also reminder to leave feedback.
You take the question first?
We'll do the board first, and then we'll do questions.
Just being delusional, I'll do the last one. I'm just kidding.
All right, you gotta assign it. You gotta own it. All right, any?
Customers say so on Google Maps.
Nice. Google Maps is a customer.
Like you should check Retriever on Google Maps. Our customers love it so much. They're like, we'll be bought out by someone. I don't know.
Nice. Any questions for Retriever AI?
Sure. I'll ask you a question. So you signed Google as a customer, and you're still alive. How long was that sales process? You just said Google Maps is a customer.
Oh, no. Yeah, you can use Retriever on Google Maps. I said some customer of ours made a review on like Retriever Google Maps business profile. Yeah.
Got it. What's been the hardest part about being a founder? Different question.
The Google contract will take 6 months or 9 months to like get it through, and we're just 2 people so far, so we're not touching.
Great demo.
Awesome. Round of applause for Retriever AI. All right, next up we got Shorts AI. You get 2 minutes.
It's 100% more than 1 minute.
All right, please introduce yourself.
Hey everyone, my name is Christian Karp, and I'm from Shorts AI. Give me 1 sec to set it up. See if it works.
I got you.
It's all good. It is all good. So tell me when I'm starting.
First off, tell us what kind of feedback you would like from the audience.
So maybe note down in that app, like the review app, what kind of tools you're using to create content and what kind of content you're creating. I'm really interested.
Great stage presence already. This is good to see. Not just best facial hair, best stage presence so far. All right, are you ready?
I am ready.
Let's do it.
So we started Shorts AI last year. Can I hear me? Yeah. And we set out to actually fix prompting and make an easy way for anyone to actually turn the stories to life. So I don't have time to go into the full demo, but I'm going to show a demo of myself demoing here. Is the sound working? It is.
You sound great.
Oh, perfect. So this is me demoing myself at Atlassian. And of course, the demo fails. So we managed to make a really state-of-the-art story engine for generative AI. We have over 60,000, actually 70,000 users. And we just launched this 2 weeks ago, and our revenue up like 200%. But that's not what I want to show you. This is a mouse. He was in my room, my Hacker Hotel room, out of mid-market. But we actually started working with like 10 top content creators based out of Los Angeles, and we're helping them turn their raw footage into authentic stories. So what that means is basically we're bridging the gap between AI video editing and human video editing. So how we do that? We do multimodal video analysis, and we also have a wearable device. Ask me more about it if you're interested. How we're actually getting those authentic stories out there. Basically, we're saving lots and lots of hours to content creators. We've just onboarded more than like 10 content creators with more than 500,000 followers. They do lots of content. And as a test of this, I'm actually taking interviews around SF Tech Week of founders. And I'm using my app to test this. So let's see what it did. Basically, video editing is a real hassle. So there's more than 200 million content creators out there spending millions and millions of hours. Some of them have video editors, right? Some of them edit their content themselves. I'm going back and forth to SF in LA to meet up with content creators. And if you want to create content and it's hard for you to edit it,
all right, we are at time. Round of applause for Shorts AI. Watch out for your competitor, Pants AI. All right, reminder to give feedback. Shorts AI, where on the Kanban board are you?
So we might be actually onto something, maybe here. I'm hoping.
Do you have revenue?
We have revenue, yeah.
Oh.
It's paying my bills staying here in San Francisco, so that's good.
Do we have a question? I have one really important question.
Oh yeah.
How did you get the Empire State Building next to the Golden Gate Bridge? How did you make that happen? Truly, how did you do that?
You know, it's a really good question. So there's this thing with AI called hallucination.
Oh.
Any other questions?
All right, round of applause for Short Sale. All right, next up we got Rory Dev. All right, how's it going? All right, we'll take this. You want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, hi, I'm Adelina, and I'm super curious how many of you heard about fine tuning. And it's not this kind of tuning, it's fine tuning models. Okay, cool. Well, fine tuning has become lately a very hot topic, mainly after Mira Murati announced her startup. So, speaking about hallucinations, what I'm going to talk to you about why is this important is because fine-tuning reliably reduces hallucinations. It improves the speed of your applications and also lowers the cost. So the most defensible and advanced AI systems will use a combination of both a fine-tuned model and working within a strong contextual engineering framework. So I've been doing a lot of fine-tuning. And the most time-consuming and also the most critical step is actually generating the data samples to feed your general model. So we automated this process basically into a tool, which is a synthetic data generation tool for function calling, but built for teams. So you can build faster and more reliable agents. So, okay, this is like it's a week old tool. So the UI is still very simple. So you can choose to, if you want to generate sample for any of the models, if you know, every model uses different schemas, which is also why it's very difficult to be generating this data with general AI model. So we give you here a couple of options. You can manually input your user request where we can auto-generate them for you. You just describe what your user wants to do. Or you can choose enter a base scenario and generate similar variations for it. It's the same options for the model response. So now into the good part, which is the tools. In the beginning, you add your custom tools. Super easy to add the tool, and then you save it to your data library. So basically, all your team can use it too. For this example, I'm choosing from one of my predefined tools. So basically, I want my model to be more reliable into these two functions. One is on writing data, and the other one is actually generating a generative UI action. So then you generate your samples. You can edit them directly from here, or you can choose to discard them. And basically, you can save everything directly into a JSON file, which is basically ready to go for your fine-tuning process. So
you're right at time.
Oh yeah.
Round of applause for Rory. How did you choose the name?
So I'm Romanian, and the Rory starts with Ro from.
Nice. Awesome. Well, why don't you put Rory on the board then?
Yeah. So as I said, this is super new. So just I don't know if it's gonna.
It's okay. Don't worry, just wherever you think is best. And this is a good reminder to please leave feedback, and then, yeah, let's get a question going.
Yeah, I'm curious, how do you, if you fine-tune a model, are you building your own evals to, say that, okay, this new fine-tuned model is better than an old model? Are you using your customers' evals? How do you do that?
Yeah, so basically there's so many platforms where you can do the evals that we didn't really add that option. This is super new. But if it's gonna make the whole process even easier, then yeah, we can add a feature like that. What we know is that the samples, we evaluated internally and they are, you know, way better than like what you can generate manually.
Awesome. All right, round of applause. Rory. All right, next up we got Vism AI. All right, you want to go ahead and introduce yourself?
My name is Raman, and I'm here to present Vism AI.
Let's get you to speak a little louder there.
All right.
Are you ready? What kind of feedback would you like from the audience?
I would like to find out after watching this how many people want to work in data centers.
Oh, all right. I have a prediction as to what your answer is going to be. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
All right, let's do
So
it.
all of this AI stuff happens in data centers. So because a lot of people are doing a lot of AI, data centers is the fastest growing industry in the world right now. But there are people like us who have to make those facilities work, and there are not enough people trained to do that, right? So there is a big problem in the industry where to find the trained people. So we want to do something about that problem. There are many ways to do something about it. The first thing we want to do is to help the people who are already there to be a little bit more efficient. And the way we do that is applying all kind of AI tools you can think of, including AI, AR, everything that starts with AI. We're applying to make it easier to do the job, right? So one of the most cumbersome things they do is they are cabling a network switch. And sometimes mistakes get made. So here we're gonna use augmented reality. So these are like the network switch. They have labels on them that helps identify what cable is supposed to go where. And we have this basically augmented reality thing, labeling them green if they are in the right port, labeling them red if they're in the wrong port, right? We can also do something similar to when they first come to put the cable in. We can show them with the screen where the cable should go. Just very small example of something you can do to help them. Another small example to do something to help them is they are in front of an equipment. They want to ask simple questions in natural language about the equipment. They just scan the label and they can ask whatever questions. We pull all the right kind of documentation and show it there for their reference. But they can also ask some more interesting questions like, you know, something about a procedure that they need to perform. So ask step-by-step instructions, and we find an answer for them and guide them through it. So this is just like 2 examples, but there's so many things to be done. We need to work for their safety. So
And we're at time. Round of applause for Vism AI. All right, why don't you come down to the board and let us know where we are.
I am at just shift and select utilization for sure.
At least he's honest. All right, good reminder to please leave feedback. Raise your hand. Any questions for Vism AI? All right. Oh, we have one up front.
Yeah, among the many things we want to do, we also want to have support in for other languages because data centers are just not growing just in the US, but also the rest of the world. Especially in the Asia market, I think is the next big one. So definitely that's something we have on our roadmap.
All right, round of applause for Vism AI. All right, next up we have Alpic.
Between Shorts AI and Alpic, we have almost a full outfit of AI companies, literally.
All right, you want to introduce yourself?
Yes, hello everyone. I'm Charles. I'm coming from the Alps actually, and I'm co-founder of Alpic. We are building the all-in-one MCP cloud platform. I'm going to assume you guys know what MCP is. I'm not going to give
Wait, Charles, we have an order here. So first off, you got to let the audience know what kind of feedback you would like.
I would like honest feedback, and I would like to know what type of software would you like to access through ChatGPT next.
All right. What kind of software you want to go through ChatGPT? Perfect. All right. Are you ready?
Yes, I am. Okay, so you know, guys, you know what MCP is. You might not know, but 2 days ago, a small company called OpenAI just announced that they've actually released an app store, and all of those apps that you're going to be able to access through ChatGPT are built with the foundation of an MCP server. And here at Alpic, we want to make it super easy to deploy, test, monitor, distribute, and evaluate MCP servers, and how easy we want to make it. So let me just show you. I'm going to need to put down. Okay, it's going to be fast. Okay, get ready. So I'm just going to select an MCP server that I have prepared for tonight. So you just select the branch you want to track. I'm going to select the Daemonite branch. We're going to detect automatically what settings you're using for your MCP server, and I just click deploy. And that's it. So I have my URL. I'm going to copy it. The deployment is ongoing. We can go check out the logs of the deployment if we want. While it's deploying, it's probably going to take 30 seconds. I'm just going to show you. We've also deployed a bunch of other MCP servers for a small company called 12 Labs, which has an amazing model, video-to-text model. We offer analytics so you can know which MCP client is actually using your MCP server, what tool calls are being made. You can also check MCP errors, tool errors, output token to make sure you don't overfill the LLM context window, latency as well. And let me just go back to my server, should be up by now. It's still ongoing. It's supposed to be faster. Because of the internet.
Blame me for the guest Wi-Fi. I'll take it. I'll take the slap on that.
No, no worries. Well, meanwhile, because I'm sure while I'm doing this, it's going to be done. My favorite MCP client is Cursor, so I don't know if you know about this one. I'm just going to copy the URL here. Is it done? It should be done. I'll just swing it, and hopefully. How much time do I have?
All right, we are at time.
No.
Round of applause for Alpic. How does it feel being the first French demoist?
Well, I was happy. How did you guess? What was wondering?
There's only one way to tell. All right, come on down. We got to do your startup Kanban board.
Where are we at? Well, definitely delusional, but also might be onto something. So I'll put us here.
All right. Good reminder to please leave feedback. Anyone have a question for the Frenchman?
What is your favorite ski mountain in the Alps?
The Aiguille Rouge. Maybe you know it?
Oh, yeah. I can't even pronounce that. That's.
It's the red needle, basically.
All right, Alpic, everyone. Woo! Next, we have code words. Code words. All right, code words. Nice. How'd you guys choose that name?
So the company is actually called Agimo, but we just launched CodeWords 2 weeks ago. And CodeWords because it's a platform to create automations with text.
Awesome. This is the first Windows machine that's demoing. We've had one Linux. This is our first Windows. Interesting choice. Are you all ready?
No.
What kind of feedback would you like from the audience?
What would you like to automate?
What would you like to automate?
So whilst we're setting up, I guess I can talk a bit.
That counts as cheating. That's cheating. You have 2 minutes. You have 2 minutes. All right, y'all ready? There we go.
Cool.
Let's do it.
Cool. So CodeWords is a platform to automate workflows by chatting with AI. So think Lovable meets end-to-end. So you can build any automations purely by chatting. So here's an example. We just enter the screen to just build here. So anyone that is a non-developer to developer can build this. So if you've used Zapier or any in the past, all these workflows that represent it as JSON, everything is code here. But we don't need to see the code either, okay? You just let the AI build. So whilst this is building, we can show you one that has already been built. And so that's one that we built by waiting, because it was a bit longer, 2 minutes. You can see the code if you like, but a lot of people don't care about the code. You can schedule it, you can trigger it, you can call it by an API. This is a nicely run page. You have a whole template gallery that you can use here. Think of them as like mini SaaS tools. So don't need to pay for like a bundle of SaaS tools. I know that we're being hosted by a big SaaS corporation, but a lot of mini SaaS tools there. Yeah, we launched 2 weeks ago. Went pretty well. And now kind of out of the 2 minutes really. So.
What makes it unique actually is number one, the agent reason through code. So that means it's able to create its own tools and call it, and actually you can use it for creating workflows, but you can also use it to chat with your database, product usage. You can actually connect to the MCP and then turn it into a workflow. So it's actually pretty horizontal because everything behind the scenes code, and that what makes it like very accessible. And you don't need to know anything about the code. If you're stuck, you can just say fix it for me. And so you can use it to create complex automation, from scripting LinkedIn to like simple one like send me a joke on WhatsApp every day. So give it a try.
All right, we are at time. Who has some good words? I think you have the best voice so far. I felt like I was listening to a podcast. That was really good. All right, come on down. Good reminder to leave feedback. We already have a question. That's what I'm talking about. All right, come on down. We're doing this. Nope, we're doing this first. There's an order here. All right, where on the startup Kanban board are you?
Yeah, we feel like we launched 2 weeks ago and things has been going really well, so we might be able to something.
How many users do you have?
We just crossed 3K.
3K in 2 weeks?
Yeah.
That's insane. All right, let's go to our question.
Yeah, simple question. What is the most difficult, challenging workflow that you automate so far?
Oh yeah, this is one that. So
this
the
is
most
cheating.
complex one is actually the one that we use to improve on the agent itself. So the agent itself is a workflow, and that's why it keep improving. So if you try today and if you come next week, you're gonna see that the agent get better today because it's also a workflow.
In a loop. Thank you.
Awesome. Round of applause for code words. Next up, we have Cameroll. Cameroll. All the way from back. Here we go. All right, take your time. All right, Samuel, you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, for sure. So, thank you everyone for being here. My name is Samuel Santa. I'm CEO and the co-founder of Cameron. We are a Latin American team from Colombia and Mexico.
What kind of feedback would you like, Samuel?
Which kind of avatars would you need in your daily routine for your meetings?
Wow, wonderful. I think you're the tallest demoist so far.
I think yes.
All right, are you ready?
No, this doesn't work.
Dude, we need to get tech support, okay. Let's see.
We literally have it if we need it.
There we go. All right. Are you ready?
Yep.
Say, yes, I'm ready. Let me enter the demo arena, Steven.
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, we'll take it. Let's do it.
Okay. So thank you everyone. We're building Cameron. Maybe if you today have any kind of Google Meet, Zoom, or if you are, I'm sorry if you are using Microsoft Teams, but maybe you have any meeting today. And we are building AI avatars that can attend your meetings autonomously, so you don't have to. How it works is really easy. Basically, you can create any realistic avatar in seconds. You just put a name, then you put appearance, and then you select any kind of voice. Then you train it with the company knowledge, and then give superpowers connecting it with your application. And then you can deploy it to any kind of platform, Google Meet, Zoom, Slack, or whatever. And how it works is really easy. Then you connect your Google Calendar, and you create an avatar. You can select any template that we have. So you just select an appearance and deploy the avatar. Just click here. I have an avatar now here. So, hola Sofía, ¿cómo estás? Sorry, it's in English, but it will respond in Spanish, sorry.
Hola, estoy muy bien, gracias. ¿Y tú cómo te encuentras hoy?
Hola Sofía, muy bien. Everything is going. I am pitching.
Me alegra escuchar eso. Gracias por eso.
So everything is real time, and then
Para
you
empezar, me
can.
gustaría conocer más sobre tu experiencia laboral. ¿Podrías contarme un poco sobre tu trayectoria profesional?
Great.
Translation, this is the best demo I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah, Sophia, we are software engineer, and we are trying to don't have more meetings anymore in our life. Yeah. But yeah, this is what we're building, and if you want to have your own avatar, let's talk. Thank you, everyone.
Right on time too. What's like the weirdest use case you've seen?
Oh my God. So, we're automating HR video calls. This is one of the biggest. Customer support calls, sales calls, girlfriends, dates, so on. But yeah, there is a lot of use case. We only are focusing the technology, so basically you can create your avatar in seconds and do whatever you want with your avatars.
You'll have to let us know when the therapist version drops. I think I know a couple of people who could use it. All right, come on down. Let's do. You still got to do the Jira board.
Okay.
Over here. Yep. Right this way. All right, where on the startup Jira board is camera roll?
Let's put it here.
Exit pending. If they don't die by lawsuit, I feel like. Awesome. Any questions for camera roll? Yes.
So you're advertising this as a meeting, a companion, like as, why would I use this? I mean, I don't feel like I would be in your target, but a company would. You know what I mean?
Yeah, basically our bigger ICP is just company that have any work in their operation workflow, they have any meeting like are recurrent. So basically they are trying to automate this kind of meetings with AI avatar, so then they don't need like more people just to scale their business.
Awesome. Round of applause for camera roll. Thank you, Samuel. Next up, we have Tabbird, or is it Tabbird? Tabbird. Hello. Do you want to introduce yourself and tell us how to pronounce it?
Tabbird. Tab, P, and bird together. So my name is Jing. I'm the co-founder of Tabbird AI. Everybody knows how to drive a car? Okay. Everybody has experienced a car breakdown.
Are you starting your demo?
I'm trying to get some feedback.
Okay, doing some audience work, that's fair. Would you mind enlightening us what kind of feedback you would like?
Yeah, so I guess if you have experienced a car breakdown, do you enjoy that? I guess not, right? Nobody does.
Feeling I'm gonna know the answer.
If you had your Amazon package delivered late, do you enjoy that either? I guess not, right? We're building intelligence platforms for manufacturers to reduce machine breakdown so that they can save on warranty cost, fix the machine faster, get American run faster.
All right, there you go. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Oh, wait.
Nope.
This is the reverse, right? Okay, never mind.
There's a chunk
I'm just gonna do this.
There we go. All right, let's do it.
Okay. So we're building solutions for industrial machines. They power mission critical operations, right? From building highways to harvest the crops to deliver your Amazon package on time. Nobody wants the machines break down. Every hour of machine breakdown costs thousands of dollars. So some people would ask, then how come warranty cost billions of dollars? Why is it costing that much? Because the engineers who are supposed to fix the machines they're drowning in data. Not just the machine data generated from the vehicles, but also the warranty data come back from the dealers and customers. And there's no effective tools to stitch those insights together. For the past decade, we've been putting smart features on the vehicles. However, at the same time, there isn't really any automation workflows for engineers to digest the information and come back from the field. So let me demonstrate the experience that we're trying to build. We're building for our customers. This is a real field issue. Customers are complaining, experiencing stiff steering issues in the field, raising safety concerns because they cannot really control their car effectively. In the past, the engineers will pull all the information together. It takes them weeks to digest all this information, understanding what is the cost impact, and understanding what is the failure frequency, so that they can know exactly whether that's a legit problem, should they work on it or not. Today, we're surfacing that on the dashboard in minutes, not weeks. Not only that, we also help engineers to cluster all the failure modes together, understand what is really working in the field, so that they can quickly put together a containment plan. The containment plan will help them to inform their suppliers of what's happening in the field, also help them to tell their factories what to do to prevent those failure damage, so that the small issues in the field won't evolve and getting into $1 million recall. So that's, in a nutshell, the experience we're providing to our customers. Not only we help them to identify the root cause, but we're also putting together automated workflow so that they can inform the suppliers, the customers, to minimize warranty damage and reduce your machine downtime. So next time.
All right, we are at time. Round of applause for Tabard. All right, you want to come down to the Startup Kanban board and let us know where you're at?
Sure. We're onboarding our first customer, so we're gonna generate roughly 50K revenue.
Wow, investors, listen up.
Yeah, let's go. I want to say we just shipped our product. We're still iterating, figuring out how do we scale that. So, yeah.
I think that's very conservative. I think you all might be onto something if you have that much revenue.
Well,
but...
then maybe we should go all the way here.
Okay. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Awesome. Do we have a question for Tabard?
Well,
we're all the way in the back. All the way in the back. There we go. Okay.
Keep your hand raised. So I guess like the industries, are you targeting specific ones? I guess I kind of missed that.
Right now, we're targeting industrial manufacturers. They're making equipment and machines to support basically the infrastructure of America, to ship goods faster, right? To build bridges, build highways sustainably.
That's actually very important.
Thank you, appreciate that. Okay, there's another question.
I use it in my Tesla Model Y.
Well, I know for a fact Tesla has lots of automation features, but you can try. We do have Sandbox, where you can go on there and brag basically whatever your customer complains, warranty records, see how it works, and let me know.
Look at our founder, working the crowd like a Lady Gaga concert here or something. Phenomenal job. Stephen was caught flat-footed, so I had to step in here for the sarcasm.
Awesome. Okay, we have one more. I think I was looking at the list wrong, so this one's on me. We got SIG IQ. All right, y'all want to introduce yourselves?
Hey everybody, we are here representing SIG IQ. I'm the founder, and with me is Subhash, our chief of staff. Let's put up the website.
What kind of feedback are you looking for from the audience?
Let's start from that. Who here has ever felt stuck with math? Ever? Growing up on a problem, on a concept, just come on guys, come on. We know the actual statistics in the population. Just hands up. When you got stuck, who here remembers somebody that helped them through that? Maybe a friend or a mentor or teacher, somebody that was a human and not a textbook or a video that actually got you excited and unstuck. With SigIQ, we are building that one-on-one mentor or that one-on-one tutor for every student globally. How do we provide that person that got you unstuck at scale, 24/7, for every topic across all the languages? That's what we're doing with SigIQ.
What kind of feedback are you looking for?
So as an adult, we are curious to know as kids it's clear, it's math. But as adult, what parts of professional development would you be excited about having a one-on-one tutor for? If they were actually going to teach you what it would be that would like getting taught. Like maybe I can just do a quick poll. Who are your things they would like to be taught white coding, one-on-one? Some people. Personal finance planning, how to do taxes, take care of like equity, 83B, stuff like that. Yeah, so that's a hard nut to crack. We actually have 300,000 students using our math and humanities tutor. We kind of want to get into professional development.
I'm excited for the demo. Maybe it can teach me how to find love. We'll see. We'll see. I'm excited. All right, y'all ready? Oh.
Just key points. Hansberry supports the American dream, but acknowledges its flaws. Does that simplify the passage for you? That's much better. How do I figure out theta? Let's analyze this step by step using the diagram. By the property of inscribed angles, we know that the central angle QOR equals twice of the inscribed angle QPO, which is given as 30 degrees, same as pi over 6. Hence, theta equals twice of that, which is pi over 3. Now, can you attempt the rest of the problem? Yep, thanks. Hey, you seem a little unsure about this. If you're feeling stuck or confused, we can go over this together. Actually, that will be pretty helpful. No problem. Happy to help. I think the answers are chatty and I think loquacious. Great reasoning. You're absolutely correct.
I'm not sure how to approach this.
No worries at all. Let's tackle this together. She starts off shy, but eventually becomes something around friends. Since the sentence describes a shift from shyness to openness, both chatty and loquacious, which also means talkative, fit perfectly. What is the area of this triangle? Let's solve this step by step. First, recall the formula for the area of a triangle. Let's add this to the notes. Area equals 1/2 times base times...
All right, we are at time. I like the beat you guys had in the background. Where did you get that? Okay. All right, come on down to the Startup Kanban of Hope. Let's see. Where do y'all think you're at?
I would say, nobody's choosing this, so I'll just put ourselves here, because this looks lonely.
How many users do you have?
We have like 300,000.
300,000?
I think you picked the wrong color.
Awesome. Do we have a question for the startup with 300,000 users?
Can I ask? Can I do an ask?
Sure.
Yeah, go ahead for questions first.
Who are your users, like the 300,000?
Students. So they're from like
college students, high school students.
Yeah. So they're from grade 2, 3 onwards to undergrads and postgrads. Postgrads are like trying to get into standardized exams. Grade 2 students, 3 students are trying to learn math in that range. Oh yeah, no, look how cool this is. There are second graders in Dayton, Ohio that go to the school. They have an iPad in the classroom. They all go sit down, plug into the iPad. There's a teacher. They're in the classroom. The teachers are there to help them, motivate them, whatnot. but the actual instruction is done by the AI tutor in the classroom every day at 7 a.m. PT. That's pretty cool. I think that's very cool. And we look at that every day and I'm like, yeah, it's happening.
Awesome, round of applause. I think we're now on to the voting stage.
We're going rapid fire here, so thank you. So Robbie, can you move it over to voting? Okay, everybody pull up your phones. The most important section of the entire night. This is your opportunity to choose who wins these incredible trophies here. It is award voting, so if you go onto your phone, first of all, if you have any trouble finding it, just go to aicollective.com. You'll find the banner at the top. You can get back to the app if you are currently missing it. We are gonna spend 2 minutes submitting votes right now, and while we're doing that, I'll put up a fun video. Can I do this? Go. Keep yourself entertained. We're going to tally the votes and get back to you in 2 minutes.
There's a growing gap between how fast technology is moving. We see it every single week with AI. And then we have our ability as society to understand, to adapt, and to guide the technology and the society around us. That is the core of what AI Collective does. It is creating those forums for complex, nuanced dialogue.
Okay, we've got 60 votes so far. We can get a lot more. We can get like 120, 150. Keep voting.
Being vulnerable, being authentic, relating to one another, showing that compassion for each other, that really can only happen in person, and that's the core of what the AI Collective is. The AI Collective started way back when, in 2023, this is right after the launch of ChatGPT. Everybody started talking about AI.
Keep voting. We've got a couple of very close ones. Keep voting. They're looking for at least about 20 more votes.
To join the conversation. So I texted a few friends saying, hey, you want to come talk about what's going on in AI with us? We gathered 12 people together in a room and just had the most incredible conversation that night. So after the first event, we had a dozen people. The second event, we already were up 30 people. And by the third event, we had over 250 people sign up for that third event. And going into the second year, we had more and more people reaching out to us who were visiting from New York, who were visiting from LA, visiting from Miami.
Okay, about 30 more seconds. Put in your votes. We still got one very close race, so make every vote counts.
Said, sure, to a couple of people. That's how the second chapter, the third chapter, etc. took off for the Gen AI Collective. Where we are now, we have 25 chapters globally. We are in 5+ countries around the world. We have over 70,000 members as part of the community. Over 100 people on the organizing team, and it's just been...
While we're voting, can we get a round of applause to the AI Collective for bringing us together tonight, friends? How about for our esteemed, notorious, nefarious, however you position him, MC, Mr. Steven over here. How about that?
Insights with the community members around them, and realizing that this leads to collective progress in a way that simply wouldn't be possible outside a community.
Okay, there we go. Boom, okay. Trophy ceremony time. The votes are in. Let's get the first one going. Okay, so for most creative, can I please get a drum roll? A drum roll, please, for everybody in the crowd. The first award, most creative goes to... Trophy. Come get your trophy. You have this beautiful one right here.
Send your AI avatar to come pick up your trophy.
We're going rapid fire here because we're on a... Okay, quick photo. Here, this is yours. Most creative, be careful, it's glass. Okay, on to the next. Straight to best technology. Can I get another drum roll, please? For best technology, we have CodeWords! Alternatively known as, what we alternatively known as? No, besides CodeWords.
Agimo, A-G-E-M-O.ai. Yeah, sign up to Agimo.ai to try CodeWords. It's $5 free, so you can get it.
for, one more drum roll please, the best overall, the biggest trophy of the night goes to SigIQ.ai, where's SigIQ? Come on up, come collect the massive best overall trophy.
We know they had those second graders staying up all night to vote for them, so that worked out well.
Can I get all the winners up, all three winning teams? Can I get all three winning teams up here for one final picture with everybody? Steven, can you press the space bar one more time? Yes, please. There we go, thank you. Steven, you can get in here too.
If you want a trophy, come back up.
If you want a trophy.
If you want a trophy, come back up.
I see the trophy in your hand, you can't hide. There we go, quick photo with everybody. Nice and close. Okay. And that does it. One more big round of applause for all the companies that demoed tonight, especially the companies that won. Once again, this is brought to you by the AI Collective. We have, I think, 10 events this week. This was just one of the 10 events we're hosting for SF Tech Week. Go find us for all the rest of our events. Atlassian, thank you so much again, Philip, for hosting us tonight. Make sure you check out the little, what was it, stickers or posters you have on all the seats.
Close enough.
If you want to join the community, once again, we have chapters all over the world. You can find all of that on our website. The QR code is here. Any of these tabletop banners and banners have a QR code that takes you to the website. If you want to learn, there's a founding perspective. It's like a massive manifesto that we wrote earlier this year. If you want to understand the whole mission behind this nonprofit AI community, that's all I have for you. Thank you again for hanging all the way up until now. We have until about 8:45 until they kick us out. Thank you and good night. Catch you next time.